Good morning, Rajesh from Human Gardeners Varada Talk. As an entrepreneur, one of my most difficult challenges was to identify, train, and maintain a fantastic team. Jim Collins, in his seminal book Good to Great, said that a leader, before start driving, should ensure that you have the right people on board. We all know it is much easier said than done. I have read a lot about team members, how to create a team. I've heard experts talking. In my organization, I even had the psychometric test done. But from my reading and from my experiences, I have categorized or classified the team members into different groups. I will share some of my classifications in this video. The first group or the first category I talk about is the Karna category, Karna group. Karna was definitely a great warrior. He was equal, if not much better than Arjuna. He never had all the privileges which Arjuna had, but still, with his own efforts, he became an excellent warrior. And if you look at it, it is only based on his bravery and the valor that even Duryodhana decided to fight against the Pandavas. But interestingly, Bhishma, the great grandfather, never had great opinion about Karna. They were always at loggerheads. They had always issues. And when the final battle came, that is during the time of Kurukshetra, Bhishma was appointed as the commander-in-chief and Karna refused to fight under him. He said till the time he is the commander-in-chief, he will not be a part of the battle. And out of 18 days, for 10 days, Karna did not fight because it was on the 10th day that the Bhishma fell and another person became the commander-in-chief. Can you imagine you have the best employee in your organization, but who is having a problem with the leader or the CEO so that he is not available when you need him the most? The second category I call the blue fox category. We all know the story of the fox falling into a tub of blue paint. When it came out, it had a totally different identity. Nobody was not even able to understand what it is. And by concealing its identity, the fox was even able to become the king of the jungle. And it was able to use deceptively his identity. But unfortunately for him, there was a situation wherein it had to reveal his identity. And only then other animals came to know what he really is. You can find a lot of such people in your organization. Outward experiences can be deceptive, extremely deceptive. What we need to do is to create an environment wherein they will reveal their self, the real natural instincts. Or in other words, you should allow them to howl so that you know what they really are. The third category I will call the William Tell category. I had made a video about William Tell earlier, but in this story, this part of the story, while shooting the apple, William Tell had kept another arrow inside his jacket. So later on, when he was asked why he was hiding an arrow, he said, by any chance, if I had missed the target, I would have used the second arrow to kill the tyrant ruler. You will have such people in your organization, extremely skilled, extremely good, but then you should know how to handle them properly. If you ill-treat them, don't treat them properly and fairly, and if you push them too much onto the walls, there's always a possibility they will react against you. They will always have that second arrow which can be very detrimental to yourself and to your organization. Such people, you should know how to handle them. I will call them the teak wood category. We all, me and my friends, decided to buy a plot and have houses built together. We were friends for so many years, and so we thought it will be a good idea that we can have the houses also built together so the families also will be together. And fortunately, we got a fantastic, beautiful plot. There were so many trees in that plot which had to be cut for the purpose of constructing the houses. But all the trees were cut except for one. That was a teak wood tree. So the engineer said, we normally don't cut a teak wood tree because it is very valuable. But interestingly, at that time, it was a small tree, but the engineer said it will grow, and as it grows, it becomes more and more valuable. Every time I see this tree, I think about my members of my team. Do I have a person, a team member, whom I will keep even when I am firing all the other members? Or is there anyone in my team who is young now but then has a fantastic potential to grow and become invaluable for my organization? So such people, if you have such people, I will include them into a category called the teakwood category. These are all my ways of classifying. And if you are an employee in an organization, just try to see where you will fit in. And if you are an entrepreneur, you can also try to categorize the people and see whether they are fitting into any of these categories. Or you can even have your own categories like this, then it becomes easier for us to identify the people in our team. Thank you very much. Keep listening to my videos and subscribe and share it if you have liked the videos. Thank you once again.